DJI has been the king of drones for the last half century, but close in the competitor field, you find a company that's called Autel Robotics. Autel Robotics have been putting out drones for years with specs close or even exceeding what you can get from DJI. If you look here at the shelf here, I have an EVO II Pro, the 6K edition, which is a fantastic drone that produces superior video quality. The problem with that one is that it's a very expensive drone. It's at least $2,000 for getting your hands in one of those. And this is often exceeding the normal household budget. That has basically been the problem for Autel Robotics, as they didn't have a lineup that was sort of targeted towards the entry-level consumers. DJI did a really smart thing there by releasing a sub 250 gram drone that was very affordable and snuck right under the limitations, the weight limitations of the legislation, making it very, very easy for people to get their hands on a drone and start flying and creating some really great footage. But that's about to change now, if you have to believe the latest rumors that were provided by Jasper that has informed all of us that Autel is working on a new lineup, from a new top-line drone with a successor, EVO III, down to something that they call the Autel Nano, which is a direct competitor to the Mini 2 series. According to the rumors, they are working on 3 drones. One is the high-end, which is, as I just mentioned, the successor to the EVO II. Then they have the entry-level drone, which is the Nano or the Mini, that will compete with the DJI Mini 2. But they are also working on a middle drone that will take up competition against the DJI Air 2S. So now you're probably thinking, yeah, this is just rumors. But there is a little bit of truth to it, because if you look at Autel Robotics' Instagram profile, you would actually see that they have released a photo where they are saying the wait will be over in a nanosecond. And the picture shows a small drone in 4 different colors, which, judging by the motor and prop size, could be similar to what we know from the Mini 2. Let's see what we actually can expect from this Autel Nano. So what we can see here is it's going to be a quality drone under 250 gram. It is a foldable design, so of course it will be highly portable. It will have some automated flight features, which in this case they will call smart flight features. It will have a flight time of 30 minutes and a range up to 10 kilometers. So these specs are very, very similar to what we already know for these types of compact drones. The interesting part is that the options that will be available. You will have an EVO Mini or Nano without obstacle avoidance, making it more or less on par with the DJI Mini 2. That's supposed to be a plus model that will add obstacle avoidance sensors. If that turns out to be true, that will put pressure on DJI to release a Mini 3 in the near future. The slide here further states that it is targeting the markets that we would expect: the DJI Mini 2 consumers, amateur photographers, and first-time drone users. So this is of course going to be super interesting to get some competition in the market. We as consumers can only benefit from having some real competition going on out there. And also, if you're watching this video, you know where to send a sample if you want a fair review. The 2 top models have not yet been confirmed that they are in the works. But if we take a closer look at some postings on Twitter by Drone Modellismo, which is also a very reliable source of leaked information, you would see some interesting photos. If we take a closer look at the first image, that is something that looks very similar to the EVO II that I have here on the shelf, but it has some lenses that are protruding the top of the chassis. So I'm going to assume, so this is the next generation of the high-end professional series that they're working on. The other picture shows the Nano, the sub 250 gram drone that we just discussed, but also another model that seems to be more size-wise competing against the Air 2S. If we take a closer look at the specifications leaked, you will see that the EVO III will come in 3 variants. Where the first one is with a 1-inch sensor. The second one, the Pro model, will come with Micro Four Third, which will increase the low light capabilities of the drone significantly compared to what it is today. There's also an 8K dual camera model that will offer up to 10 times zoom. All 3 models will be equipped with fisheye omnidirectional obstacle avoidance, whatever that is. The model that is supposed to target the Air 2S is codenamed EVO Lite, as it is right now. And you can see that it's a 4K 60 FPS drone, and that one is expected in 2 variants with front, back and down obstacle avoidance. where the biggest one, the EVO Lite Plus, will have a 1-inch sensor like we know from the Air 2S. On paper, the specs looks pretty similar, but what's remarkable is that they claim a flight time up to 40 minutes. And if you have been operating an Autel drone before, like the one over there, you would know that it stays in the air forever. This one can easily do 35 to 40 minutes of flight time. So these were the latest rumors that I could dig up about the 3 upcoming models from Autel Robotics, where only one of them is confirmed so far, which is the Nano, the sub 250 gram drone. What do you think about all these new drones coming up? Is this something that you're looking forward to? And are you willing to switch from the trusted DJI to Autel if you get the chance? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like it, feel free to press the dislike button twice. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you around.